caught me doing a purification. Hey guys, it's Mary Kathleen Waters. I just thought I'd pop in and see how everyone's going. It's very impromptu. It's 5:22 Adelaide time, and I'm just making sure that everyone's okay, everyone's safe. That making sure that you are aware that this community is here for each and every one of you. If we need to log in every single night at a certain time just to make sure everybody is fine, please reach out, let me know what you would like to do. Now, send them, okay. Now, because of Facebook restrictions, we cannot see names and profile pictures of your viewers. Send them a link so they can grant BeLive permission. I'm not sure why, but there we go. Everything was fine not long ago, and all of a sudden it's gone a bit strange. Let's see what's happened. There we go. Okay, that's done. Let's see if we can actually, can't post comments to some destinations, no more. Oh. Okay. All right, so my Facebook group won't permit it for some reason. So if you're on my Facebook page, you'll be able to see. I'll work that one out after and see what's going on. It's not a really bad issue. It's just that you guys will have to put who you are in the comments more than anything. So hopefully everyone's doing well. Sarah's here. You're at work. I'm doing okay. I'm like you, Sarah. I'm an essential worker. So I'm in the city. It's a little bit interesting and a bit austere walking through the city, and it's really totally vacant. And that's why I thought I was on the bus, and I just saw the panic in some people's faces, like even though that I can only see eyes, and they're standing around, and like the energy that's happening. And I just wanted to make sure that you guys are safe. Like obviously you know what I'm like, and I just turn around and send them unconditional love just to give them that support system. But I wanted to make sure that you guys are okay as well. Hey, Keza, how are you, sweetheart? Mayor's here. They changed the rules today, so the kids can come check in. Yes, that's what I want to hear. I've been thinking about you, Mayor, the last few days, and I'm just so glad that that's okay. You're doing okay. Like Pinky promised that at any stage, if you're feeling like that you need just to even speak to me, you need a healing or anything like that, I'm there for you, 190%, okay? Hey, Michelle, how are you? How are you doing? Are you doing okay? Things are really confronting, like Sarah, you being at work and being in the industry that you're in. How are you doing? Everything going okay, your end? That's an absolute pleasure, Mayor. I know that you would do the same thing for me if necessary, that, you would hold me up as well if that ever happened. Yeah, so it is really important to make sure that we keep ourselves as grounded as we possibly can. Keep up your good work. Make sure that you're checking in on yourselves on a regular basis. When I was doing my meditation this morning, and Spirit actually did say, just remind people how important it is, because if we don't do that and we don't ground ourselves, if we don't do our support system of our own bodies and do the scanning, then that's when things start to fall apart, and we can, everything just skyrockets and dissipates, and that snowball turns into a massive avalanche, and I don't want that to happen to you. So you guys work out how I can help you for us to get through this. It is really quite confronting. It's going on in Sydney. it's going on in Melbourne has been up and down all the time. I've been connecting with a few people in Victoria as well to make sure that they're all safe, because it's my biggest concern at the moment is the mental well-being and what we're actually doing holistically as well, because as you know, illness actually starts in our etheric area and then it weeds its way in for us to be unhealthy on our mortal bodies. Oh, Tina. Hey, Tina is from America, so we became good friends. 12 months ago, Tina? Yeah, and like she's amazing, and she actually has a really cute business. Well, I think it's cute. She goes ghost chasing, so it's really good. Okay, you're right. So Michelle is getting stronger and riding the wave. Do you have the meditation, Michelle? And have you done the heart meditation as yet? Has anyone done that one? I would love to hear what everyone's feedback is on it. You're right, Michelle, it is dis-ease, okay? And it really does make a big difference. I think many months ago, before I met you, Michelle, I was talking about how I did a clearing on someone and they were told that they had cancer and pre-cells, and then when we did an aura cleansing on them, all of that sort of stuff, because it was only just starting to permeate into the mortal body, you know, things were a lot easier to heal because we're actually able to heal the different layers of the aura, which is beautiful. And Tina's saying yes. So Tina, you probably know that where I am in Adelaide, I'm in lockdown with a number of my beautiful friends, and it's been a massive wave of emotion, mainly because, how do I say this, when we've got the emotional knitter natter in the back of our minds, things actually start exacerbating and become out of control. So the emotions actually start bringing forward as well. And sometimes that can actually create a sickness. So, you know, we hear about, working ourselves up to being unwell. Anyway, so what happened is that the other day I was walking into work, and after my meditation and, catching the bus and going along, and I did a really massive protection and bringing out the beautiful energy and the layers that were coming through. And it was huge. And I'm thinking, wow, what is going on here? Something's going to be enormous. And as I walked down Flinders Street, and I was a block away from the building that I work in, I actually got told to stop. And I had to actually recalibrate the whole of the city of Adelaide. And I've never been asked to do that before. And I'm thinking, what on earth is going on? They didn't actually tell me per se. They just said something big is happening. So we just need to keep our eyes and ears open, our mind open as well, because there's a little bit more than just the lockdown that is going on, is all I'm allowed to say. Okay. Oh, so Tina's been in hospital for 6 days, probably will be for more. I need some good healing vibes. Okay. Well, shall we all just do a quick one? Nikki's here. Hey. Now, Nikki's just saying, I've never caught you live before. I agree wholeheartedly that mental health is vital during the chaos that is being caused by the various lockdowns around our beautiful country. I've been conscious to check in with many of my friends daily, particularly those that live alone. It is a little thing that can make a huge change to somebody's day. You know, Nikki, one of the things as well is, as I said earlier about the mental health, one of the things that hasn't actually been declared is the amount of suicides that's occurring at the moment, and that is a major concern for me. Okay, and Rosie's here. She's come to say hello as well. I don't know if I put everybody up to say hello, but that's okay. You all know I love you. Now, okay. Oh, Rosie, that is the robot. That's actually popped in to say hello. That's all. Don't panic about that, but you can always hit that thing that you can actually go to move on and let everyone know. But this is just a check-in, just to see how you guys are going. All right. So what we're going to do is a mini healing. All right. So what we're going to do is I'd like everybody to either sit with your shoulders nice and straight. Okay. No slumping or anything like that. You can lie down if you like. But also you're very welcome to actually stand. Just try and have your feet around about hip wide if you are standing. I'd like you to also close your eyes and be mindful where you are at this present moment, because sometimes when we're standing and we're sitting, like we might be slightly going this way or that way and not actually vertical. And that is messages that are happening as well, in making sure that we actually, like, are we pushing ourselves through with uncertainty? Are we holding ourselves back because we don't want to move forward? So there's a number of different variables about that, but that's another day. That's another story. Nikki's just said, oh, there you go. How's that? Because I don't actually watch the news. Yes, I saw a post recently about the suicide rates during COVID. It was absolutely gut-wrenching. I'll see if I can find it again. Nikki, message it to me. I'd be interested, because obviously I'm only hearing what Spirit actually says to me. So I'm totally anti-media. I go by what, obviously what I'm learning. Okay, like, but I get it from the source, and that's the most important thing for me, and making sure that I stay as healthy as I possibly can. Nadine, having trouble with girls at work. I didn't want to walk into work. Okay, Nadine, this is going to be perfect for you as well. Hey, how you doing? Haven't met you before, I don't think. Your name doesn't ring a bell. But what we're going to do is a quick purification, and just get us all ready for tonight. Now, what I just said, Nadine, either sit up nice and straight, okay, don't slouch or slump, or if you're going to stand up, make sure that you actually like have your legs around about hip wide, okay. And the Spirit's actually just told me that we're going to do a slight drumming as well, because there's a few of you guys that are carrying a couple of little things out in your aura, as well as like that are not quite for you, is all I'm going to say on that one. Michelle, I won't bring that up, as in like everyone can see that, but one of the things is that it's alarming, okay. For myself, I'm finding it quite alarming. Okay, so I'd like you to take a deep breath. We're just going to do slow, long breaths. I'd like you to imagine the purest of crystalline white light coming from the source of Great Spirit, from the heavens, the universe. And as you're inhaling, imagine the white light actually coming through the crown. The purification of opening up your third eye, front and back. As you're inhaling and imagining that pure white light opening up your throat chakra. your heart, your solar plexus, your sacral, which is around about 3 fingers above your pubic bone. I'd like you to do 2 slow, deep breaths. And on the second deep breath, I'd like you to hold that energy in your base chakra. Now at the count of 3, I would like you to hold that and expel that energy out through your mouth and imagine the energy going all the way through into the core of Earth Mother. 1, 2, 3. One more time. That's better. Now just below your solar plexus, halfway between your belly button and your solar plexus, I'd like you to place your hand. And what we're going to do is actually look at our core star energy. So I'd like you to inhale and inhale into your hand, into that core star. Just imagine it being right in the center of your being. And that's the center bit of your abdomen. Just keep breathing. And I'd like you to keep building up that energy. Breathe it in and just imagine it's holding its space there. 1. 2. Hold that energy. And in the count of 3, I want you to explode that out into every single direction. 1, 2, 3. Beautiful. Well done. I felt a few pops there on everybody's core energy there. That was amazing. Now, Nikki, what we're going to do, I want you to hold, or everybody, if you don't mind, I want you to hold your hand over your heart, and I want you to imagine that the white light is now going to go into your heart space. I want you to think of every single person that you want to make a difference within life, and that can be definitely our universe, Michelle. We can actually expand to whoever we want this to be. Okay, and it makes a massive difference, and it can change the way that people actually see you. It can change the way that people actually act around you. So this will be something that will be really important for you, Nadine. I use this on a daily basis, and it does make a massive difference to the workplace. Okay, because there's so many different people and different energies. So inhale. Let's build it up. And again. I'm going to do this on myself and send out the purest love to my whole community. Unconditional love to my home, the traditional owners and custodians of all lands and waterways. to my workplace, even the building, the people that I don't even associate that actually work in my place, to the whole of Adelaide. I send everybody love, unconditional love, with no consequence or the expectation of it being returned. At the count of 3, I want you to explode that in every single direction. Send it out to the universe. Send it out to every single aspect, every microorganism of Mother Earth. 1, 2, 3. Whew, that was beautiful. How did everyone go? Hopefully you were able to feel that. It's really important to make sure that we do that. Hey, Emma, how are you going? I'm actually just doing a check-in to see how people were feeling, and we just did an impromptu purification. So I won't be doing any readings tonight. I'll probably be doing some on Sunday night. We will be going through, I'll check in as often as I possibly can. All right, I'm always here for you guys. Nikki's just said, I've got goosebumps. That's beautiful. And Keza said, thank you very much. It does make a difference, doesn't it? Now, a couple of you are not actually sleeping very well, so it is important to make sure, just ground yourself, you know, do a couple of those little rituals. We probably did, you know, quite a few in a short amount of time, and it makes a massive difference in our whole life. You know, sometimes just even when we're making dinner, you know, doing that heartfelt energy and that heart space, it can make a difference to even how our meals taste. You'll be quite pleasantly surprised at little things that can make a difference. Oh, hey, Kylie, how you doing? You're a little surprised there. And Michelle said thank you. And Nadine totally understands that she'll, and she sent a beautiful love heart as well. That's beautiful. Thank you so much. Oh, hi. Hopefully I'm pronouncing it correctly. Fiona, just give me a thumbs up. Otherwise, please phonetically spell it for me so I do understand, and make sure that I don't disrespect your name. Kez is going, sleep, I don't know what that is. All right. You know what, Keza, with the kids and running around and all of the, you know, what's been happening of, you know, the last number of years for you, why don't you actually listen to this recording just before you actually go to bed each night and get that ritual or that routine? I will see if I can somehow cut it as well, even though that there's a little bit of toing and froing, just to make it a bit easier, and see if I can actually post that, so that if anybody would like to do that as well, it'll make a massive difference. Morning and night is really important, and anytime that you're feeling unsettled, I always recommend morning tea and afternoon tea and your lunch breaks, or even if you sneak to the toilet, okay, and do even if you just do a mini grounding ritual, it will make a massive difference for you. And like, life can turn around just on those little actions, because we're putting pure love intention out to the universe, and you're being respected by that, and it's being reciprocated back. I was thinking of you. How are you going, Sue? So is everything going to be okay for tomorrow? Let me know if it's going to be okay. Or whether it's going to be online. But I have been there and thinking of you all week. Nikki has just said, this has been absolutely wonderful. I'm so glad that I saw that you're online. Thank you so much. That's a pleasure, sweetheart. You've got such a beautiful, pure energy. So that's it from me. I'll have a bit of a go at doing that cutting and see if we can make that. Keza, obviously you've got the advanced heart meditation that I put in the guides in our private group. Okay. and the also you've got the announcement as well. I can't even think of the name. Oh my gosh, I need to reground myself, and we just grounded. My brain's not activating. I've got. I was thinking about Sue and her mum. Okay. That must be absolutely devastating for you, Sue. No wonder I got a little bit ungrounded, because we connect so much. Okay. I'm not meant to be doing any readings tonight, Sue, but Mum's just said it's okay and you don't have to panic, all right? There's something about sandwiches and sitting at the table and just reminiscing, all right? And she'll be really grateful for that, okay? So you can do your own ceremony at home is basically what she's saying. Oh, Nadine saying that she's so relaxed and loved. That's fantastic. And Michelle saying feeling better. Thanks. Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, feeling lighter. Thanks so much. Stay safe, everyone, and breathe. Okay. And Sue's just sent us all a loving kiss. Okay. All right, my darlings. Keep well, keep safe. Thank you so much for popping in and letting me know how you're going. As you know, I do not tap into anybody's energy without permission. So if you're not on this site or, without, as soon as I turn off, I do not tap. Okay, I do not invade anybody's energy or anybody's privacy. I just wanted to reiterate that. So have an awesome night and keep warm. It is freezing here in Adelaide. I actually wore my snow jacket to and from work today. It's that cold. It's sleet. It actually is almost snowing. Take care.